Hello, and welcome to the course Diffusion of Technology Innovation. My name is Chris Sessoms, and I will be your host and guide. In this pre-session, I want to take a few minutes to orient you to the course, its objectives, its assignments and activities, and the concept of diffusion. In addition, I'll tell you a little more about myself and my work here at the School of Education. Finally, I'll wrap up with some suggestions on how to do well in this course. So let's start by reviewing the syllabus. This course is made up of 8 sessions designed to explore theories, research, and strategies related to the diffusion and adoption of scalable and sustainable innovations in education. It targets the diffusion of innovations and the transition from experimentation and research to adoption and implementation. We'll be reviewing contemporary theoretical developments in the science of implementation through evidence-based examples, and you will be introduced to current anticipated trends, and ubiquitous practices in the field. As a participant in this course, you can investigate many of these processes and strategies for your literature review to inform the implementation of your intervention as it relates to your problem of practice. So let's talk about the course objectives. By the end of this course, you will be able to 1. Better understand why some innovations have faster adoption rates than others. 2. Clearly articulate the ways that innovations are adopted more rapidly in certain contexts than others. And 3, clearly articulate the role of the change agent in innovation decision-making process. And 4, synthesize the literature relevant to potential interventions that address factors identified within your needs assessment study and that align to your problem of practice. The textbook that we're using for this course is Everett Rogers' seminal text, Diffusion of Innovations, 5th edition. This text is simply the best book on the market that will allow you to truly comprehend the significance of the issues, strategies, and tactics associated with the diffusion process. There's none like it, and it's over 500 pages long. So it's well worth the investment. And you will be asked to read it closely, to take notes on your reading, and to be able to articulate your understanding of the concepts within it. You need to allot yourself plenty of time to dig into it. The first couple of chapters are replete with terms and concepts that you must become facile with before you can move on. It's complex, but not complicated. You need to master these concepts in order to truly understand the critical nature of diffusion and its consequences. One thing that makes this text quite useful is the number of case studies used to illustrate critical points. While most of these case studies have nothing to do with teaching or learning, they are still important to read and synthesize. Why? Because the secret to creativity and problem solving involves transferring ideas and concepts from one field and testing them out in another. In essence, this course is all about the process of taking knowledge from one area and applying it to another. If you take this coursework seriously, spending time reading, synthesizing, and reflecting on what is being shared, you will become a much stronger and more creative change agent than you ever imagined. In essence, this course is all about change and how to help others acquire new ways of seeing. So let's talk about course assignments and activities. This course includes the following assignments and activities to help make the content more actionable. Discussions. In order to fully test our collective knowledge of diffusion, each session will include an essential question, which you are expected to explore with your peers and me in the discussion area. There's also a simulation in this course. The Indiana University has developed a diffusion simulation game that you will play twice, once at the beginning of the term and once near the end. This simulation is designed to give you experience playing the role of change agent in a school, allowing you to test your abilities in getting people to adopt your idea. You'll be asked to document your thinking and actions and share it with a partner for a follow-up critique. There's an application of learning paper. Once we finish reading the text, you'll be asked to examine an innovation of your choosing and trace its diffusion. And then there's the intervention, literature review, and peer critique. You'll be asked to finalize your literature review for your intervention and critique a partner's work using Boot and Beal's literature review rubric. There's a total of 100 points available in this course. Each assignment is worth a percentage of your overall grade, so it's important to stay focused and give each one your best effort. So, course policies, real brief. The syllabus also contains a host of course and university policies that you can refer to as needed. These policies address items such as grades, participation, academic conduct, academic integrity, plagiarism, religious observation accommodations, academic continuity, accommodations for students with disabilities, a statement of diversity and inclusion, and a note about the course evaluation that will be administered before the course's conclusion. In addition, I will be administering a midterm instructor evaluation in order to make sure I'm meeting your needs as the course facilitator. If you have any questions about these policies or any questions regarding the course readings, content, activities, assignments, please drop me a line in the Ask the Professor forum in the course discussion area. So, a little bit about myself. Speaking of asking the professor, allow me to share a little bit about myself and what I do here in the School of Education. Besides instructing this course, I am currently the Director of Research and Evaluation at Johns Hopkins University School of Education's Center for Technology in Education. The center has been in existence for over 25 years, where it focuses on developing tools to assist early childhood and special education practitioners. My role as Director of Research and Evaluation is to support the development and dissemination of the center's research efforts, and to assist our clients design, evaluate, and execute implementation plans. Our clients include several state departments of education that offer numerous services to support early childhood and special education providers. In addition to teaching this course, I also work closely with our partners at the International Society for Technology and Education, also known as ISTE, on a program that supports professional development in the area of mobile learning. In my spare time, I conduct research and write papers for and with colleagues at the Center, at ISTE, and at Microsoft. This work primarily focuses on the field of educational technology and teacher professional development. I love my work, my colleagues, and the students here at Johns Hopkins. I am one of the luckiest people I know to have this opportunity to give back to the education profession. I earned my doctorate in 2009 at the University of Florida while working full-time, so I know the drill. My focus was teacher education and educational technology. I had the good fortune to learn from some of the best in our field. I have worked as the Director of Distance Education at the University of Florida, as a consultant on e-learning and innovation at the University of California, Berkeley, and as Chief Learning Officer at a handful of small startup companies where I learned how to fail quickly and gracefully. I am a dad to 3 amazing children, all of whom have grown up and left the nest. I have been married to my wife Lynn for close to 25 years, and who has stuck with me through thick and thin, and I love dogs and cats. And I am currently a stepdad to Nina, my rascally and vivacious 2-year-old stepcat. When I'm not working, reading, writing papers, tweeting, or watching videos on Reddit, I can be found playing guitar and singing songs by the likes of Bob Dylan, John Lennon, Graham Parsons, and Jeff Tweedy of the band Wilco. So with that introduction aside, let's talk about diffusion.